guys, so my favorite holiday in the world is coming up. Bet you guys can guess what it is. November 1st, the day all the Halloween candy goes on sale. That's right, my favorite holiday. Except for the day after Valentine's Day and the day after Easter because all the Cadbury eggs go on sale and that's awesome. Anyway, I thought I would come to you guys with a little Halloween themed video, some Halloween themed books. So let's just get started. I kind of broke it up into some sub-themes for you guys. It's not really that organized, but we're gonna go with it. So my first sub-theme is magic. Because Halloween is all about magical things and witches and cauldrons and stuff and, you know, that kind of thing. So I picked a couple of books out for this. First one that I picked is Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins. This is a series about witches and magic, and it's kind of like a magic school for all the crazy things like fairies and witches and vampires and werewolves that show up in the magical world. It's also hilarious. I picked this series because I think hilarity and spooky should come together all the time, but also because I was a witch for Halloween like 3 years in a row when I was like 7, 8, and 9. I think everyone should go out and read this book if you haven't already. I think I did a review of it last year for Halloween actually, so you can go check that out. I'll leave a link somewhere. The next book that I chose was very obvious, the Harry Potter series. I love this series to death. Also, I was Dobby 3 years in a row when I was 17, 18, and 19. Yeah, I'm really short, and I've got really kind of pointy ears sometimes. The third book that I chose for this sort of subgenre is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Now I know that this isn't really something YA or really very spooky at all, but it's a completely different type of book than I've ever read before, and I think everyone should go out and read it because it's such an interesting read, and really the only word for it is cool. And I know I sound like a 4th grader saying that, but it's so cool. It's written in a really unique way. It jumps from character to character and time to time. It even switches from 3rd person to 2nd person sometimes, which I find completely fascinating. It's very interestingly written. So you should all go check that out. It's about magic and fortune telling and circusy things and craziness. It's so cool. My second subgenre is zombies. And now I know that this isn't super Halloween-y, but a bunch of my friends are being zombies for Halloween, so I thought I would throw in a couple of these books. So some of my favorite zombie books are Dark Inside by Jen Roberts. This is a really dark read. It's about the apocalypse and basically crazy evilness comes out of the earth and takes over the brains of people, turning them into zombies, which is really cool. The second book is called Rage Within, and I haven't actually finished it yet. I started reading it and then got sidetracked by school, so I'll do that soon. But you guys should all go check out this series because it's really fantastic. I also chose Rot and Ruin by Jonathan Mayberry. Very predictably, this is one of my favorite books of all time, and it kind of combines zombie mythology with friends and family, which I think is really a cool idea. And the way it's done is really, it's just so amazing, and I just love this series so much. So you guys should all go read it. The last couple books I chose were not really under any subgenre, but let's just go with it anyway. The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I chose this because it's very spooky in a sort of supernatural fortune-teller-y kind of way. It's all about like ghosts and being able to see the spooky things in life, and it's super exciting, and it's also very interestingly written. I don't think there's a whole lot of speculative sort of genre in the YA book things. That sentence was backwards. Oh well, you know what I mean. It's a really fantastic read, and Maggie Stiefvater is a fantastic author, so if you haven't read any of her stuff, go do it now. The last and final book I chose was I'm Not a Serial Killer by Dan Wells. This series is hilarious. It mixes serial killer, crazy, bloody, gory stuff with heartwarming, happy family stuff, which is really cool, and I love it. It's also kind of Dexter-y, so if anyone's seen Dexter and loved it, you should definitely check these out. So that's it for me for my Halloreads, but finally I did want to mention that there's something different about me, and I think you probably know what it is. It's my hair. I switched the color up for Halloween, so I want you to go ahead and comment below if you think you know who I'm going to be for Halloween or what I'm going to be for Halloween. So whoever guesses right first will get a prize. I'll do a giveaway thing for you, and I'll go shopping for you book-wise, which will be really fun. So go ahead and leave a comment down below if you think you know what I'm going to be for Halloween, and we'll find out in the next video. See you guys later. Bye!